go out in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go out in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. If you go out in the woods today, you'd better not go alone. It's lovely out in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.
So, another outing and another Star Wars filming location. I'm at Whippendell Woods today, which is just outside Watford towards Hemel Hempstead. Short commutes from M25, M1 junction, although you probably would need a car. There's no real public transport around here, so again a taxi would be expensive. There's a small-ish car park, but unlike Black Park, it's free, so you can't complain. Various shooting locations here. Leavesden Studios is about 15 minutes drive away. That's currently where Harry Potter exhibit is. It was a lot bigger when sort of Star Wars was filming, and I think there's about 5 or 6 filming locations in various woods and across the road in Cassiobury Park, I believe, or a golf course just over there. So let's get walking. So when you enter Whippendell Woods, if you take the right path and walk for about 300 yards, you get to a large gully, or I'd say bomb crater, down below. It's really easy to find, and main path is literally just there. And this is where the Jedi's encounter the Staps at the start of Phantom Menace, and also one of the scenes later with Captain Tarple. You can see the 2 trees there. So yeah, despite having another location with lots of trees, this one, the scene, is fairly easy to find. Now let's move on to the next ones. This is a reverse angle of where I was just standing. I was just standing there. So that's where the sort of Stap attack was, and where I'm standing now is where you had Captain Tarple's in sort of Gungan secret place. A short walk away from my last location, down the hill away from the sort of bomb crater, is a crooked tree behind me. This is sort of very distinctive when you look around with all the other trees. It's where you have Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan walking away. So another location. So far this is like really good. I found 3 locations within a short walk of each other, really close to the entrance. So far it's a lot easier to find stuff than in Black Park, even though unlike Black Park there's still lots of trees. These have very distinctive trees, and I think next time I'm going to pick somewhere where there are definitely less trees, but it's also easier, hopefully easier, to find stuff. So after saying it was easy to find filming places, I've now found somewhere where a scene was filmed, but I'm not sure exactly where. This is where the Gungans and the Jedi go into the lake. However, the lake was CG, and there is nothing to exactly say where it was. So this is off a sort of junction of 2 paths. Obviously it'll be fairly easy to bring filming crew to a main path, but not in the middle of a forest somewhere. One thing to say, this is a sort of proper wood compared to Black Park, which is sort of a managed sort of family area. There is a lot less people here, although it is a weekday, but it's also sort of less conveniences. There's no toilet, no cafe. If you are coming, bring warm gloves, scarf, boots, strong footwear. There are twigs and stuff sticking out of the ground, logs, things you can trip over, but it would be a lovely place to bring a dog or children that could just sort of run around. Car parking is a lot less than Black Park, and it is, I'd say today it's very cold. It's the first day of December, and at 11 o'clock, and the car park was almost full, so I don't know what it's going to be like on a normal weekday. Weekend. There's people coming, so I better stop filming, otherwise they're going to think I'm some sort of weird influencer. So I'm now heading back to the car, to over the road where the golf course is. A few scenes were filmed there, where you had the rolling Naboo hills, and a few other scenes. It's pretty cold, and I've now resorted to putting on my gloves, but you can see how sort of lovely, picturesque it is. Autumn's over, and you can tell it's getting into winter. I should show my gloves really. So from Whippendell Woods, if you leave via the Grove Mill Lane entrance, just leave the car park, across the road, there's a path to the golf course, go there, turn left, walk along the main sort of golf path just here, and the path curves round, and you see a sort of like small, say, grove of woods, trees even, very distinctive, 2 trees leaning. So this is where the rebels or Naboo soldiers plan the attack at the end of the movie on feed, and where you see the speeder parked. There's quite a few scenes that were shot just here. If I just turn around, you'll see here's a small clump of trees. And back to where I started. There's obviously a golf course behind me. Not many golfers out today, but they're probably stuck inside due to COVID. But yep, so I'm quite pleased with outing to Whippendell. It was a lot easier to find places than at Black Park. The only issue the only place I couldn't find was where the lake was, but I got a rough area. Apart from that, I found quite a few places. So if you were going to choose between Black Park and Whippendell and you wanted to find the scenes exactly, definitely come to Whippendell. Black Park is good for a family day out. You got Go Ape there, whereas there's not much at Whippendell, but it is nice, relaxing day out. And that's the report over. Thanks all, bye.